I've got a little bit of a fear of flying. I don't think I'm alone in this. It seems natural, right? Yet all the statistics and numbers say that it's the safest mode of travel, safer than cars, buses, meteorites, trains, you name it. So I decided to talk to some experts in this field. You spent 30 days on an airplane? Is that
Yes,
true?
a commercial airplane.
Why'd you do that?
My life is extremes, and I thought the only way I could really get over my fear of flying was making myself fly non-stop and not having any way of getting off the plane.
That would be a technique known as implosion, where you go right into the feared thing. Probably would either have a good effect or you'd be spending a lot more time with somebody like me.
So if someone had a phobia or something, they'd come to you and you could help them cure that, I guess? Or?
That's a difficult word to use.
Yeah.
I think certainly understand the roots of a phobia.
Turbulence was not my friend.
Turbulence makes me very nervous. Like I can't sleep, I can't relax, even though I know that it's perfectly normal.
What does that mean, make you nervous?
Reminds me that I'm on a plane, I guess. Reminds me that things could go wrong at any moment.
That's true, though, right now, isn't it?
Oh, now I'm afraid of now.
That really is all we're ever afraid of.
Oh, yeah?
Sure.
I guess that's a good
Because
point.
that's the only place we ever are.
I suppose a meteor could come hit me on the head.
Yeah. I mean, neither one of us knows if we're going to finish this interview
I hope so.
alive.
Oh, wow.
We have to continue as though that will happen, that we will finish the interview and go on. In a limited way, I think it's a good illusion to have because we are in control of quite a bit. You know, I'm in control of being able to talk to you right now. You're in control of being able to listen. But when you're getting into an airplane, all of the fantasies of how we can control that go away.
What is going on? I'm not in control.
Unless you're flying the plane and really know what you're doing.
Well, that's what I'm going to try to do.
It'll be interesting to see if the fear goes away then, because then it would be more related to the illusion that you have control over what's happening.
So this helped, being on the airplane for 30 days?
Yeah, I mean, the first week and a half, I was scared out of my mind. But all the pilots and the flight attendants wanted to meet me, and they all were my unpaid therapists. Mark, all turbulence is like being in the ocean and going over a wave. It's like being in a car and driving over gravel. And I really would try to get one of these pilots or flight attendants to admit to me that they're a little bit afraid, but I didn't see any of them have any hesitation. I would say a week and a half it got better. I don't know if it all went away.
I don't know that those sorts of things ever really go away, but you don't have to be ruled by them.
I think also like having something to distract you is good. Like some people bring stuffed animals, blankets, DVDs is good.
Sudoku works for me.
Sudoku.
Yeah.
There you go. Books
Drinking,
on tape.
having drinks works.
I heard.
Well, let's stick with those, because doing Sudoku occupies the mind. Taking a drink occupies the mind in another way. You're zeroing in on what the fear really is, and it's something in your mind, creating a situation in your body. And by trying to get the mind to do something else, you're sort of detaching the complex that gets activated from the bodily response. And so what I usually suggest is don't do any of that. While you're enduring, getting on the plane, fastening your seatbelt, tray up in the upright position and so forth, what's going through your mind, and then be prepared to really sit and see what comes up in your inner vision, what comes up possibly in your dreams the night before, what's going on in the movie in your head.
I guess what you're telling me is there's no way to get rid of it completely.
There is no way to get rid of it completely, but what is the fantasy of wanting to get rid of it completely?
I would be someone who could sleep on a plane and just
Okay.
enjoy the trip more.
The other thing that I didn't foresee is sleeping on the airplane. I had other problems, way other bigger problems than actually flying that I did not foresee. I couldn't shower. You've been in airplane bathrooms. They're so small and not fun, but every morning I would shampoo over the toilet and then just kind of pour back the water, clean myself with baby wipes.
If you focus now on those, I'm going to sleep on the plane. That's going to be a mini goal. And rather than looking at how do I get rid of my fear, which will probably only result in repressing it, what if you try to amplify those things that you would like to have happen? Kind of hook on to those images, because there's where the power is that you need to take back.
So I'm going to go flying with my friend David Wolff. We're going to go fly a plane. Do you think that's going to help?
Well, it can. Again, that wouldn't be the kind of strategy that I would suggest, but a behaviorist might suggest that you do just that.
I think extremes help for certain personalities like us, maybe.
Yeah, I think so. We're extreme dudes.
We're so tough.
Yeah. I'm thinking we're going to reach to the end of this interview without anything happening. We're going to make it through this interview.
I think so.
Nothing's happening. I hear a train, but I think we're good. Thanks to Dr. James and Mark Malkoff for talking with me. Mark Malkoff does lots of crazy projects. Link below to learn more about that. Next, fellow Good Stuff producer David Wolff and I get in a plane and fly it. For real. If you want to check that out, click the next video annotation. Still a little bit afraid of flying. Not as much. Oh, we're not even moving.